When you grow old, talk to yourself like this for just 3 days. Listen closely. This is for you. Life has gifted you with decades of experience, memories, and wisdom. You've seen the world change, faced its challenges, and celebrated its joys. But here's the truth: your journey isn't over. In fact, it's far from it. Right now, you hold the power to transform your life in ways you may never have thought possible. It begins with the most important conversation you'll ever have, the one you have with yourself. Why self talk matters now more than ever. At this stage in life, it's easy to fall into patterns of thinking shaped by years of experience. Perhaps you've told yourself, I'm too old to change. My best days are behind me. I don't have the energy for anything new. These thoughts may feel automatic, but they're not facts, they're habits. And the incredible truth is this: you can change them. Your brain, even at 65, 75, or beyond, is constantly evolving. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, the ability of the brain to rewire itself. This means you're never too old to grow, change, and create a new reality. With focused self talk over just 3 days, you can begin laying the foundation for a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling future. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. The power of self-talk in later life. As we age, life's complexities often grow quieter. The bustling demands of raising a family, building a career, and navigating endless responsibilities gradually make way for more reflective moments. It is in this stillness that a new challenge emerges, a challenge of how we speak to ourselves in the privacy of our own minds. For many, the voice within becomes a persistent whisper, repeating thoughts like, I'm too old for this, or my best years are behind me. But here's the truth: the words you choose to say to yourself in these moments hold more power than you can imagine. Self-talk isn't just idle chatter or fleeting thoughts. It is the architect of your reality, even now in your later years. With every word, you're either building yourself up or slowly chipping away at your sense of possibility. And the remarkable thing is this: you can change your inner dialogue. And in doing so, you can transform the years ahead into some of the most vibrant and fulfilling of your life. Science has shown us something extraordinary about the human brain. Even at 65, 75, or 85, your brain remains adaptable. It continues to learn, grow, and rewire itself based on your thoughts, experiences, and self-talk. This phenomenon, called neuroplasticity, reveals that age is not a barrier to change. What you think, say, and believe about yourself has the power to reshape your brain, your emotions, and your physical health. The old adage, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, is not only untrue, it's a disservice to the incredible resilience of the human mind. Think of your self-talk as the steering wheel of your life. When you tell yourself, I am too tired, your body responds with fatigue, releasing stress hormones that reinforce that feeling. When you say, I am still capable, your body listens too. It releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin that lift your mood and restore your energy. The connection between your thoughts and your body is undeniable, and this connection becomes even more profound as you age. Every thought you think, whether positive or negative, sends ripples through your body, influencing your energy, your health, and even your outlook on life. But why does this matter so much in later life? Because these years, often referred to as the golden years, are a chance to rewrite your narrative. They're an opportunity to step back and see the richness of your life, not as a collection of past achievements or regrets, but as a foundation for continued growth. Your self-talk becomes the lens through which you view this phase of life. When you speak to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and hope, you invite more of those feelings into your life. When you speak to yourself with doubt, fear, or self-criticism, you limit your ability to fully experience the joys that are still within reach. Many older adults fall into the trap of believing that they are defined by their age, their physical limitations, or the roles they've played in the past. It's easy to feel like life is winding down rather than expanding. But this narrative is not set in stone. You have the power to reshape it, starting with the conversations you have with yourself. Imagine waking up each morning and instead of saying, I don't have the energy for this day, you say, this day is full of possibilities and I am ready to embrace them. These words may feel small at first, but they are seeds, and with time and repetition, they grow into a mindset of resilience and optimism. Self talk is not just about making yourself feel good in the moment, it's about creating lasting change. When you consistently replace negative thoughts with empowering ones, you're literally reshaping the neural pathways in your brain. Over time, those empowering thoughts become your default. You begin to notice the possibilities around you rather than the limitations. Your body starts to feel the difference too. Stress levels drop, sleep improves, and even your immune system gets a boost. This isn't just positive thinking, it's a profound shift in how your mind and body interact. Perhaps the most beautiful aspect of self talk in later life is how it reconnects you with your own worth. For decades, you may have defined yourself by your roles: parent, partner, professional. But as those roles shift, it's easy to lose sight of the person beneath them. Positive self talk brings you back to yourself. It reminds you that you are more than your past, more than your age, more than any single identity you've held. You are a whole, complex, and evolving individual with so much still to give and receive. There's also a ripple effect to consider. When you speak to yourself with kindness, it changes how you show up in the world. Your energy becomes lighter, your interactions more meaningful. People notice when someone carries themselves with a quiet confidence and self assurance. This energy draws others toward you, fostering deeper connections and creating opportunities you may not have expected. The way you talk to yourself influences not just your own life, but also the lives of those around you. As you reflect on your journey, think of the wisdom you've gained, the resilience you've built, and the love you've shared. Let these become the foundation for your self talk. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend, with understanding, encouragement, and belief in what's possible. Remind yourself daily, I am still growing. I am still learning. I am still worthy of every joy this life has to offer. The power of self talk in later life is nothing short of transformative. It's the key to unlocking a renewed sense of purpose, health, and joy. It's a reminder that no matter your age, your story is still unfolding, and you are the one holding the pen. Speak wisely, speak kindly, and watch how your world begins to change. 2. A simple life changing challenge: 3 days to transform your self talk. For the next 3 days, I'm inviting you to try something new. It doesn't require fancy tools or complicated steps. All it takes is your willingness to speak to yourself differently. These 3 days will focus on intentional, uplifting self talk that nurtures your mind and body. Let's dive into the process. Day 1: Afternoon Energy Boost. As the day moves forward and the afternoon sun casts in the long shadows, you might feel your energy wane. This is a natural rhythm, especially as the body grows older, but it doesn't mean your vitality has disappeared. It simply needs a gentle nudge to reawaken. The secret lies in taking a moment to pause and reconnect with yourself, to remind your body and mind that energy is not just a physical state, it's a reflection of your thoughts and intentions. Find a quiet place, whether it's a favorite chair, a sunlit corner of your home, or even a bench in the park. Sit or stand tall, allowing your body to feel grounded and open. Take 3 slow, deep breaths, each one a deliberate signal to your mind and body to reset. With each exhale, imagine releasing any heaviness or fatigue that has settled into your body. As you inhale, envision yourself drawing in light, vitality, and purpose. Now, let your words guide you. Speak to yourself with conviction. even if you feel tired. I am full of life and possibility. My body moves with grace and strength. I am deeply connected to the energy of this moment. If you are able, combine these affirmations with a gentle movement. Take a short, purposeful walk, letting your steps synchronize with your words. With each step forward, visualize yourself stepping into greater vitality. Even a simple stretch, reaching your arms upward as if drawing energy from the sky, can awaken your body and mind. These small actions, paired with intentional self talk, send a powerful message to your brain. You are active, alive, and engaged with the world around you. This practice is not about erasing fatigue, but about honoring your body's need to be replenished. It's a declaration to yourself that your energy, no matter how diminished it may feel, is still within you, ready to rise when called upon. Over time, this daily ritual becomes more than a way to boost your energy. It becomes a reminder of your resilience and capacity to thrive in every moment. Day 1, evening, gratitude and reflection. As the day draws to a close, the quiet of the evening offers a precious opportunity for reflection. This is your time to gently gather the moments of the day, to honor what went well, and to plant seeds of hope for tomorrow. In these still hours, you are not just reviewing your day. You are shaping the foundation of your future with gratitude and intention. Find a calm, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Sit quietly and place your hand on your heart, a gesture that signals to your body that this is a moment of connection and care. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, letting the weight of the day melt away with each exhale. Allow yourself to feel the rhythm of your heart, a steady reminder of life's continuity and the strength that resides within you. Now begin to reflect. Think of 1 or 2 moments from the day that brought you a sense of accomplishment, joy, or peace. They don't have to be grand. Perhaps it was a conversation with a loved one, the warmth of the sun on your face, or simply the act of getting through a challenging moment. Speak these moments aloud to yourself. Today, I showed kindness to myself and others. I am grateful for the strength I felt in my body and mind. I created progress, no matter how small, toward the life I desire. As you affirm these truths, let gratitude bloom in your heart. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it's a powerful state of being that rewires your brain for positivity and resilience. When you end your day with gratitude, you train your mind to focus on the abundance in your life rather than its limitations. Before you rest, speak words of hope and anticipation for the day to come. Tomorrow, I will wake with renewed energy and purpose. Each day brings new opportunities to grow and thrive. I am becoming the best version of myself, one day at a time. Let these affirmations be the last thoughts you carry into sleep, allowing them to work within your subconscious throughout the night. In this way, the practice of evening gratitude and reflection is not just a gentle close to your day, it is the opening of a door to all the possibilities that await you tomorrow. It is a quiet but profound act of self love, a declaration that you are worthy of joy, growth, and peace, no matter your age. Days 2 and 3, building momentum. By the time you wake up on day 2, something inside you has already begun to shift. The seed planted on day 1, the decision to speak to yourself with kindness and intention, has taken root. It might feel subtle, like a faint flicker of warmth or a small nudge of encouragement, but it's there, quietly reminding you that change is possible. Now, as you step into days 2 and 3, the focus is on building momentum, deepening the connection between your self talk and the transformation unfolding within you. Momentum thrives on consistency, and each time you repeat a positive affirmation, you strengthen the new pathways in your brain, Imagine these neural pathways as trails in a forest. On day one, you may have only taken a few hesitant steps onto this new path, but with each passing day, the trail becomes clearer, easier to follow, and more inviting. Days 2 and 3 are your chance to walk this path with more confidence, letting it become your default way of thinking. In the morning, as sunlight filters through your window, resist the pull of old habits, the impulse to reach for your phone or let worry creep in. Instead, return to the practice you began on day one. Place your hand on your heart, feel the steady rhythm of life within you, and speak to yourself with conviction. Today, I am a little stronger than I was yesterday. I welcome this new day with open arms and an open heart. Each step I take brings me closer to the person I want to be. These words are not just affirmations, they are declarations of who you are becoming. Say them slowly, letting each one settle into your mind and body. If doubt arises, acknowledge it without judgment and gently guide yourself back to your intention. Doubt is simply the voice of old patterns trying to linger. It has no power unless you give it permission. As the day unfolds, notice the small shifts in your energy and awareness. Perhaps you find yourself pausing before speaking a critical word to yourself or catching a fleeting negative thought before it takes hold. Celebrate these moments. They are proof that the work you're doing is making an impact. Even if you stumble, remember that progress is not about perfection, but about persistence. Every time you redirect your thoughts, you're reinforcing the new, empowering pathways in your brain. By the afternoon of day 2, you may feel the pull of resistance. This is normal. Change, even positive change, often stirs discomfort as your mind and body adjust to the unfamiliar. When this happens, take it as a sign that transformation is happening. Find a quiet space, take 3 deep breaths, and reconnect with the affirmations that anchor you. I am capable of navigating this moment with grace and strength. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. My energy flows effortlessly towards what matters most. Pair these affirmations with movement. Walk with purpose. Stretch your arms toward the sky, or even sway gently to a favorite song. Movement amplifies your intentions, reminding your body that you are not stuck but in motion, evolving with each step you take. By the time you reach the evening, the momentum you've built throughout the day deserves acknowledgement. Sit quietly with yourself, placing your hand on your heart as you reflect on the progress you've made, no matter how small. Speak to yourself with gratitude and compassion. Today, I honored my journey with courage and intention. I am proud of the person I am becoming. Tomorrow will bring even more opportunities to grow and thrive. When day 3 begins, you might feel a growing sense of clarity. The fog of doubt that clouded your thoughts on day 1 has started to lift, replaced by a quiet confidence. You may notice yourself standing a little taller, smiling a little more easily, or even feeling a spark of excitement about the day ahead. These are the subtle but powerful signs of momentum, the evidence that your self-talk is reshaping not just your thoughts, but your entire way of being. On day 3, lean fully into the practices you've cultivated. Let your affirmations flow more naturally, as if you're speaking to an old friend. Trust in the process, even if the changes feel small. Remember, transformation is not a single leap, but a series of steady, deliberate steps forward. Each moment you choose to speak kindly to yourself, you are reinforcing the foundation of a life filled with possibility and purpose. As the sun sets on day 3, take a moment to look back at how far you've come. Reflect on the small victories, the quiet shifts, and the newfound awareness that has begun to take root in your mind and heart. This is momentum, not a fleeting burst of effort, but a steady, enduring force that carries you forward. Speak to yourself with gratitude and hope. In just 3 days, I have begun to transform my thoughts and my life. I am proof that change is possible at any age. The best is yet to come, and I am ready to embrace it. Days 2 and 3 are not just about continuing what you started. They are about deepening your belief in what's possible. With each passing moment, you are building a foundation for a life of greater joy, peace, and fulfillment. And the best part? This is only the beginning. What you've accomplished in 3 days can become the cornerstone of a lifetime of growth, proving that no matter your age, you are always capable of becoming more. 3. Why this matters at your age. At this stage in life, every moment feels precious. Time, once measured in years ahead, now feels more immediate, more urgent, and perhaps more fragile. It's easy to believe that the story of who you are has already been written, that your days of growth and transformation are behind you. But this belief, as comforting or as limiting as it may seem, is not the truth. The truth is that your life is still in motion, and you still hold the pen to write the chapters that remain. How you speak to yourself, your self-talk, has a profound impact on the quality of these chapters. Your age brings with it a wealth of experience, and along with that experience, you may carry scars, regrets, unfulfilled dreams, or the echoes of self-doubt that have taken root over the years. But here's the incredible thing. Those stories, those doubts, do not define you. They are merely reflections of a past version of yourself. You are not your past. You are the person standing here today with the ability to choose a new way forward. Why does self-talk matter so much at your age? Because now, more than ever, the thoughts you entertain shape how you feel, how you move, and how you connect with the world. Positive, intentional self-talk can breathe life into your body, infuse your spirit with energy, and remind you that your worth does not diminish with age. It grows. When you say to yourself, I am capable of joy, or I can still make a difference, you are not just saying words. You are awakening possibilities within you that may have been dormant for years. Your mind is a powerful force, and science shows us that even as we age, it retains the capacity for growth and renewal. This is not just an idea, it is a fact. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself, continues throughout life. Every thought you have, every affirmation you speak shapes your neural pathways. You are not stuck. You are not fixed. You are fluid, adaptable, and capable of evolving into the fullest expression of yourself, regardless of the number of candles on your birthday cake. This matters because the way you think and speak to yourself determines how you experience the years ahead. Will they be defined by limitations or by possibilities? Will you wake each morning with a sense of purpose or a sense of resignation? Self-talk is not just about optimism. It is about reclaiming your ability to shape your reality, to remind yourself that the chapters ahead are yours to write with wisdom, courage, and love. 4. Overcoming resistance. Change, even when it promises a brighter future, can feel daunting. At your age, when patterns of thought and behavior have been etched into your life over decades, the idea of rewriting those patterns might feel overwhelming or even impossible. You might hear a small voice within whispering, "This is too hard," or "Why bother now?" That voice is resistance, a natural part of any transformative process. But resistance is not a wall, it's a threshold, and crossing it leads to something extraordinary. When you begin the practice of intentional self-talk, resistance often appears in the form of doubt or discomfort. Your mind, accustomed to familiar patterns, may try to cling to the thoughts and beliefs that have shaped your past. You might feel like an imposter saying things like, "I am worthy," or "I am strong," when the evidence of your life seems to argue otherwise. But this discomfort is not a sign of failure. It's proof that change is taking place. Just as muscles ache when they're being strengthened, your mind resists when it's being rewired. Recognize resistance for what it is. the voice of your old self fighting to hold on. These old patterns are not malicious, they are simply familiar. They've kept you company for years, offering a sense of predictability. But predictability is not the same as peace, and familiarity is not the same as fulfillment. To overcome resistance, you must be willing to feel the discomfort and move through it, trusting that on the other side lies a version of yourself that is freer, lighter, and more aligned with the life you truly want to live. One of the most powerful ways is to face resistance is with compassion. When the voice of doubt arises, don't fight it with anger or frustration. Instead, acknowledge it with kindness. I hear you, but I choose a new way forward. This gentle approach allows you to honor the part of yourself that is scared of change while still affirming your commitment to growth. It's also important to remind yourself that resistance is temporary. Just as a storm passes, so too will the discomfort of stepping into a new way of thinking and being. Each time you speak kindly to yourself in the face of resistance, you are weakening the grip of old patterns and strengthening the foundation of your new mindset. Celebrate even the smallest victories, catching a negative thought, choosing a positive affirmation, or simply staying committed to the practice. These moments, small as they seem, are the building blocks of transformation. Above all, know this. Resistance is a sign that you are on the right path. It is the proof that you are stepping beyond your comfort zone and into a place of possibility. The very fact that you feel resistance means you are no longer living on autopilot. You are awake, engaged, and actively participating in the creation of your life. So, when resistance shows up, and it will, welcome it as a companion on your journey. Let it remind you that change is happening and that you are brave enough to face it. Speak to yourself with courage and conviction. I am stronger than my doubts. I choose growth over fear. I am becoming the person I was always meant to be. In time, the voice of resistance will grow quieter, replaced by a new voice, a voice of self-assurance, possibility, and love. That voice is your true self, and it is waiting for you on the other side of resistance. Keep moving forward, one word, one thought, one moment at a time. The transformation you seek is already within you, waiting to be claimed. 5. The ripple effect of transformation. Transformation is never a solitary act. When you begin to shift the way you speak to yourself, when your inner dialogue becomes kinder, more empowering, and filled with possibility, you change not just your own life, but the energy you bring into the world. This ripple effect is profound, extending far beyond what you can see. It touches the lives of those around you in ways that are both subtle and deeply impactful. When you transform your self-talk, you change how you carry yourself. Your posture becomes lighter, your expression softer, and your presence more open. People begin to notice this shift. They may not immediately recognize what has changed, but they feel it. Conversations become more meaningful, relationships deepen, and connections that may have felt strained or distant start to mend. This is because your inner transformation naturally radiates outward. It invites others to see you not just as who you were, but as the person you are becoming. In your family, your newfound energy and positivity can be a source of inspiration. Your children, grandchildren, or loved ones may see in you a model of resilience and hope, a reminder that it is never too late to grow and evolve. Your transformation gives them permission to do the same, creating a ripple effect that extends across generations. Imagine the impact of showing those you love that age is not a barrier to change, but a gateway to deeper wisdom and renewed purpose. This ripple effect also touches your community. As you show up with a sense of possibility, you contribute to an atmosphere of hope and encouragement. Whether it's through a conversation with a neighbor, a volunteer role, or even the way you greet a stranger, Your transformation sets an example of what it means to live with intention and grace. People are drawn to this energy. It reminds them of their own potential, sparking a chain reaction of growth and positivity. But the ripple effect doesn't stop there. Science shows us that the energy you cultivate within yourself influences the broader world. Your thoughts, emotions, and self-talk create a measurable electromagnetic field that interacts with those around you. When you choose to speak to yourself with love and possibility, you contribute to a collective shift toward greater harmony and connection. You are not just transforming your life. You are becoming a beacon of transformation for others. Remember, the ripples you create may travel farther than you will ever know. A kind word to yourself today could inspire someone else to change their perspective tomorrow. The energy you bring into the world, no matter how small it may seem, has the power to make a difference. This is the beauty of transformation. It is never confined to the self. It is a gift that keeps expanding, touching lives in ways that are both visible and unseen. 6. Your next step. Right now, in this very moment, you stand on the threshold of change. The journey you've begun, the practice of speaking to yourself with intention and love, is not just a fleeting experiment. It is the foundation for a new way of living. And the next step is yours to take. This step doesn't require dramatic gestures or sweeping changes. It begins with a simple but profound decision to keep going, to wake up tomorrow and continue the conversation you've started with yourself, to place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and choose to see the day ahead as an opportunity for growth and renewal. When you take this step, remind yourself that transformation is not about perfection. It's not about eliminating every doubt or avoiding every misstep. It's about consistency, about showing up for yourself with compassion and persistence. Even when the old patterns try to pull you back, speak these words to yourself with conviction. Today, I choose progress over perfection. I am worthy of the effort it takes to grow. Each step I take brings me closer to the life I want to live. This next step is also about trust, trusting that the work you're doing, no matter how small it may seem, is making an impact. Transformation often happens quietly, beneath the surface, before it becomes visible. Trust that each kind word you speak to yourself, each moment of awareness, and each act of self-love is contributing to the bigger picture of your life. Even on days when progress feels slow, know that change is happening within you, building momentum with every thought and intention. As you move forward, lean into the power of reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to acknowledge the steps you've taken, no matter how small. Celebrate the moments when you caught yourself thinking negatively and redirected your thoughts. Honor the times when you chose to speak kindly to yourself, even when it felt difficult. These moments are not just steps, they are milestones, proof that you are moving closer to the life you deserve. The most important part of this next step is this: don't wait. Don't wait for the perfect moment, the perfect mood, or the perfect circumstances to continue. The moment to act is now. Each second you spend doubting yourself is a second you could spend creating the life you've always imagined. Place your hand on your heart and declare, I am ready to step into my future. I am becoming the person I was meant to be. The best is yet to come, and I welcome it with open arms. Your next step is not just an action, it's a promise to yourself, a promise to honor your journey, to embrace your potential, and to trust that the ripple effects of your transformation will continue to unfold in ways you cannot yet imagine. This is your time. Take the step. Your new reality is waiting. The gift of growth, embracing your unlimited potential at any age. Because when you grow old, the most powerful gift you can give yourself is the belief that you are still growing. Growth is not reserved for the young. It is a lifelong journey, an unending process of becoming. It's in the way you adapt to life's changes, the way you embrace new opportunities, and most importantly, in the way you speak to yourself every single day. This belief that you are still growing keeps the flame of possibility alive. It allows you to see the future not as a diminishing horizon, but as a field of endless potential. It whispers that your age is not a limitation, but a testament to your resilience, your wisdom, and your capacity to evolve. When you talk to yourself with kindness, with hope, and with belief in what is still possible, you awaken a sense of purpose that defies the constraints of time. For 3 days and beyond, you have the opportunity to reframe your inner dialogue. You have the power to silence the voice of doubt and amplify the voice of possibility. In doing so, you're not just transforming your thoughts, you're renewing your spirit, rewiring your brain, and reshaping your reality. This practice of intentional self-talk is not just about improving your mood or boosting your energy. It's about reclaiming the most profound truth of all, that you are still here, still capable, and still worthy of every blessing this life has to offer. When you believe you are still growing, you give yourself permission to dream, to try, and to thrive in ways that once seemed beyond reach. So, let this belief guide you forward. Speak to yourself as you would to someone you love. Remind yourself each day, in every word and every thought, that your journey is not over. You are still growing. You are still becoming. And the best chapters of your life are still waiting to be written, starting now, starting today, with the simple yet powerful way you choose to talk to yourself. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life on your own terms.